Oh yeah, time now for a lunch edition of Hot Topics, and we really couldn't end a lunch special any other way than actually eating lunch, am I right?
You're right.
You're right.
So, here to eat and chit-chat with us, our executive producer, Joseph Suttner, and Suzie. She was making tacos earlier, but she has something a little different for lunch. So what are we having for lunch today, my friends?
So I'm just having a turkey with some cheese and basil rolled up, and then I put the balsamic on it.
That looks
Fancy.
really yummy. Okay, what about you?
Well, Amity, like you and me are both gluten.
Right.
No eating gluten. So I turned all of my favorite sandwiches into salads now. So this is a cheeseburger salad.
Oh, I love that. That's
Yeah.
clever.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Okay, mine's a little embarrassing.
Show it. Oh.
So, this is actually my lunch.
presentation.
I was gonna bring a lunch, but I was like, no, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. So this is sometimes what I bring. It's like gluten-free pizza, a piece of that, an egg. I'll put that back in there, and then 2 pieces of Tillamook cheese. Just amazing with coffee, by the way.
We're keeping it real.
Aw, Suze. I frequently beg Suzie for food. That is
Like
the
we're in the
person I am.
lunchroom, I'm sharing. Yeah.
She made me a roll-up. I love
I don't want
you
any
for
of that other
that.
stuff you've got, though.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad I put that egg away because it smelled so bad. What are some other forbidden foods at work?
Fish.
Fish. Uh-huh.
Anything cruciferous, like cauliflower, broccoli. Oh, Joseph,
I love a broccoli, sorry.
you love to
Do you?
But you know,
reheat broccoli.
I do. But we're lucky though because, you know, there's some kitchens upstairs, like in the newsroom and stuff, but we, Team New Day, is lucky. We have our own kitchen down here. So
Yeah, it's our secret
if I bring the
kitchen.
salmon, it's, you know.
That's okay. So you can do it there. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Fish is the big no-no, though. Don't reheat fish at work.
I
Don't you
used to
think?
work, I actually worked at a TV station once where the man who owned the TV station, who was also the general manager, so that's the big boss in our world, he forbade us from eating popcorn. You couldn't make microwave popcorn at all
Why?
because he hated the smell of burnt popcorn.
Okay, that's just wrong.
Yeah, and you
I
burn
mean,
it, it's bad news. I mean,
I mean, you know,
I
it
know,
permeates.
but I
It lasts
feel like
forever.
it's part of the work experience to everybody to go, oh, who did that?
yeah.
All right, do we have any feelings on lunch meal prepping? Obviously, I am a failure at it. I just throw whatever is in my fridge in a plastic bag. So,
Same. I just throw some things in a bag and make it here at work. I'm not a prepper.
but you always have like really clever ideas. Like you had, you know, little peppers with some cheese we dipped it in. I mean, I love that.
Very last minute, what's in the fridge. I'm not
this
a
is
prepper.
lunch prep
This
right
one's
here.
a
There's
prepper.
different ways of doing it. Like,
Okay.
like for instance, cheeseburger salad. This is what I had for dinner last night. So you just make a
Oh.
large batch and then save it for lunch the next day, leftovers. Or
That's good.
I'm also been known to do like making like 5 lunches on Sunday night.
I love that about
But
it.
that
That's
was
the true
yeah,
prepper,
that's true
right?
prep. And
That's
that
the
was
true
more
prep.
pre-pandemic life. I think.
Are you the type of person who can eat the same thing over and over again?
Yes, if I like it, yeah.
Me too. I
Same.
can totally. I'll eat it.
Same.
Same. See? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Stealing food at work. What do we think about this?
I think that is super wrong.
I mean, what if you replace it?
But what if that person needed that food that day?
Well, okay. What if it's frozen food?
I feel like
No,
I
I
feel
think
like
it's very wrong.
we are playing like she keeps getting us closer and closer to the fact that she did steal food at work.
Once I've stolen food. Once at work. I already told you the story. It was after a really long day at work.
Wasn't there a wildfire involved?
Wildfire coverage.
She said, I was coming back from a wildfire.
I was really okay. I replaced it though. I won't ever do it again unless it's Susie's food and I'm asking
and then-
for
yeah.
it.
And then that's different.
I think I wouldn't have a problem if people took something that was mine and maybe wrote a note, if they knew that it wasn't my lunch that day. If I
Yeah.
had a bunch of Diet Coke or cheese sticks or something in
Yeah.
there, fine, completely fine.
I just think
let me
theft
know.
is wrong. Sorry.
You're right. Theft is wrong. Kids.
Borrowing
We are not going to
sometimes
be
is
thieves.
okay.
All right. Let's talk about going out to eat. So if we're going to go across the street to T-Mobile Park, what do you like to eat there?
I usually more of like the getting a beverage kind of situation for me, but
Yeah, I hear that.
I like the garlic fries. Super
Garlic
yummy.
fries?
Absolutely. Garlic fries and the tacos in the cantina.
This is going to sound so snotty, y'all, but I've only been to a couple of Mariners games since I've been here, and every time I've been invited to like the box seats.
Oh my
Please.
god.
Oh, whatever. Whatever.
Whatever. Fine.
I mean, because once we won it in the morning show, so we won it as a gift, and then the other time a friend invited me, so I don't actually.
We got-
You don't know where
we
the
gotta
peasants
we gotta go
Yeah.
for a Team New Day bonding
She doesn't
experience.
know where the peasants sit.
Or
eat.
And to be fair,
apparently.
the third top floor of
Yeah.
T-Mobile Park is so nice. That is like, it's got the beautiful view. Like
It's
that's actually where I like
beautiful.
to go.
I agree. It's really nice. All right, well, let's drink to that. Have you guys tried this yet?
No.
This is Jones turkey gravy soda that I had to try earlier. I literally thought it was like going to be drinking turkey stock
real
that's
fizzy.
carbonated. So it's actually not as bad. It's got a sweet flavor to it.
Oh, you can smell the turkey.
You can, and I'd like to point out that with this soda, it has, not a lot of zero sugar.
Oh.
Luckily, there's no protein because that would just gross me out.
It doesn't taste like turkey to me, but
Well,
It's
it
so
doesn't,
bad.
but the sodium
is there?
is there. The turkey sodium is there. So,
It's horrible.
it's not horrible.
I think it's horrible.
Slightly refreshing, but
Well, I've already tried it.
You know,
so I
you
don't-
have to clear your head from that.
Yeah.
It's turkey and gravy. It must be the gravy I don't like, because apparently I like turkey.
We do like, we're a lot of tryptophan today. I don't think there's tryptophan in the Jones soda, though. But I do love Jones soda, and it's a local company, so
It's
drink
fun,
Jones.
too. It's
their
fun to
other
have on the
flavors
table.
are better.
It's not all turkey gravy, my friends. Oh my gosh. All right, before we go, as we're talking, what is your absolute favorite thing that you've learned to cook on this show
Oh my
or that you
God.
love cooking? I'll go first because I just threw this one at you. I loved when Rachel Bell showed me how to make matzo balls. I still make those. They're so good.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and you've shown me a few things. And then when Joyce made the eggplant, that's a little bit more of a heavy lift.
I mean,
but-
real talk, New Day taught me how to cook. I did not
Yeah.
cook before I started working here, and
I
working with
love
all the amazing
it.
chefs in our area, like that literally taught me how to cook. So now I cook a lot now.
I love that. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing
Yeah.
that. Oh.
Samantha Ferraro made that shrimp and
Everything
feta
hers
dish.
is so good.
Everything is great, but I've made that
That's
3 or 4
good.
times
I
since,
have to
and that
stop
was only
you.
2 weeks ago.
We're out of time, but I love you. All
right.
And we love you. Thanks
All
for
right.
joining us. We'll see you later. Sorry.
No worries.